Mark and Johnny at the movies without Mark this time. It's me, Johnny.
And Sweet Pete.
And we're going to talk about Safety Not Guaranteed. What we think about the movie. It's a pretty cool indie movie that's premiered today at the Rave Theater. Peter's a little better explaining storyline, but I kind of like the movie. It's a lot of fun. It's very interesting, and it's not commercial because it's an independent movie. You know, it's kind of like about a time travel kind of thing, and the story's pretty interesting, and it's a good movie. Watch it.
Yeah, for an independent movie based off an internet meme, I thought it was great. It's been getting good ratings everywhere, which is why I even considered seeing it in the first place. But the storyline was good. It had some good comedic moments, but it had heart. It was a very heartfelt comedy, drama type of movie, and the ending kind of blew me away. Like, it was a very unexpected ending. I don't know when it's going to be in your town. Look it up online. I think it's only here for a day, or watch it on the internet. It's probably on the internet.
Or it's probably going to be like a straight-to-video, most likely.
Maybe. You might see it in your Redbox. You might see it in your Redbox.
Yeah.
Either way, this was a great movie. Unexpectedly good. Watch it. Safety Not Guaranteed.
It's a good movie, but you have a very huge open mind to it because it's not your typical suspense movie. It's not your typical action movie.
It's a drama comedy.
It's a drama comedy because I usually like more like action films, so I really have to ground my mind when I watch this film. So I like it, but I kind of like it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
So
It's basically about these journalists who are trying to find this guy who says that he needs a partner to go back in time to travel with, you know. So it's like, what the freak? Is there something wrong with this guy? So they're investigating this guy, and the plot just kind of thickens throughout the story until you get to this one ending that's just completely unexpected. In a good way in that. It was a great ending.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers. But yeah, I mean, the storyline was fantastic. There's a lot of characters in this movie that you can relate, though, and Johnny will explain some of that.
Yeah, let's just say that the characters, they have like a lot of the inner geek in all of us, because the girl's pretty antisocial. We have a geeky guy there in the movie, no comment. And then,
we kept saying he looked like Rick, Johnny, because he does. He does.
I gotta say, like man, he does look a little bit like me, and yeah, he's kind of like the geek that we're all kind of like him in a certain way. So,
oh yeah.
Especially you, though.
Especially you, yes. He's just like Johnny. There was a character in this movie who was basically this one douchebag that would just get all the women he wanted when he was younger. But then towards the end of the movie, this is not really a spoiler, he realized he's gotten older and he kind of needs to settle down with somebody because he's old now. And he ends up helping the geeky kid kind of loosen up a little bit towards the end of the movie.
And then the chick in the movie, I have to say that she's pretty much like a Daria in the film.
Yeah.
If you ever watch that show, she looks kind of like her actually. So
yeah.
Not hotter though, but still, so looks kind of like Daria.
There's a lot of character development in this movie that I kind of like. There's some stuff that didn't make sense, but it was very minor, like how one particular character just kind of sits next to a chick and then ends up getting laid. But that was kind of bad. I didn't understand that, but it was
that part's probably like the film cliche, you know, that's probably the artificial part of the film, but almost everything else in the film is pretty realistic and relatable.
Oh yeah.
And one thing I do find it very weird is that the movie is rated R when actually it could have been passed as a PG-13 movie. Because, I mean, yeah, there were a little bit of, I would say, close to sex scenes, but it's not like really like full nudity, and you're not really seeing people doing it or anything. It's not like a porno or anything like that. So
I don't
it could have
understand,
been passed as a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, the only thing that was really R-worthy in this movie, I guess, was the language, even though there wasn't much of it, and there was a lot of blatant sexual innuendo.
No breasts at all.
No breasts at all, no. I was disappointed. Just kidding, no. But, no, if I were to give this movie a rating out of 10, I would probably give it a 9, just because some of the parts were... It was a fantastic movie, you know, but just the part that I described earlier just doesn't make sense, like some of the other
I would give this movie, personally, in my point of view, I would give it like a 7.5 to 8, just because I like more like action type films.
It was kind of a slow-moving film. You got to be a certain type of person to enjoy it.
And I've seen some films like that are kind of slow, like on TV and stuff, but this one's just kind of like...
Yeah, but what makes this film is how you can relate to the characters, the comedy, and the fact that you're really trying to figure out who this time-traveling guy is, and it's a very satisfying ending. Anyways,
and that time-traveling guy is really creepy. I mean, he would really give me the creepos, or would give anybody the creepos if he's seen a guy like that in real life. I mean, it's just
He's
does
pretty
some real
psycho.
crazy shit. Yeah, really.
It's pretty psycho, but maybe not so psycho. You have to watch the movie and find out. I'm Sweet Pete,
And I'm Johnny.
and see you guys next time.
At the movies.
All right.